the mighty Nappa. In Otherworld, Goku embarks on a quest to reach the legendary martial arts master King Kai, hoping to receive training that will aid him in the coming battle against the Saiyans. Meanwhile, Piccolo labors to teach Gohan the art of fighting with a severe training regimen designed to unlock the youngster's hidden potential. And after 1 year, just as Reddit's predicted, the evil Saiyans, Vegeta, and Nappa arrive on Earth. With an army of mindless Saibamen at their disposal, they quickly draw the battle lines for the inevitable showdown against the Z-Warriors.
Hey there everybody, DestroyerX here, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Sagas. We're on the mighty Nappa storyline, and what we have to do is find the 7 Dragon Balls so we can wish Goku back to life, clear the area of the Saibamen that are in this level, and then we have to battle Nappa. So yes, we have quite a few things on our plate that we need to do in this stage. Now, but how will we find the Dragon Balls though? Well, the Dragon Balls, all we have to do is, you see the Dragon Radar on the top right of the screen? That's how we find them. The radar will indicate where the Dragon Balls are. So yes, that's basically all we have to do is just battle the Saibamen, get the Dragon Balls, and battle Nappa. Yay! Well, I was meaning to do this in part 1, but I completely forgot. But, I was going to talk about the music in Dragon Ball Z Sagas. And I really don't enjoy the music all that much, because they didn't use the music from the original Japanese soundtrack, and they didn't use the Bruce Faulkner music either. Now, there is a pretty good... one can probably assume that they couldn't get the license to use the those particular soundtracks, and they just made their own random generic, awful sounding soundtrack. But yeah, it's disappointing to say the least. But if you enjoyed the soundtrack in the video game, then more power to you, but I really don't like it. So yes, we are playing as Gohan. And if you're playing this as 2 players, you'd be playing as Gohan and Piccolo, if I remember correctly, because I've never played this with 2 players. But yeah, I would imagine it's Gohan and Piccolo that will be battle. That if you're playing 2 players, that's who you'd be playing as. And we just grab one Senzu Bean right there, and ooh, look, there's a Dragon Ball. So let's go grab the Dragon Ball. Now, for those who are probably not familiar with the storyline of this particular story arc, Gohan is not the person who actually collects the Dragon Balls in the manga and anime. It was actually Bulma, Master Roshi, Oolong, Puar. They're the ones that actually gathered the Dragon Balls. But the game does need to... I'm going to steal a quote from Frank-O-Matic that the game needs to artificially extend its length. And now we're going to be facing off against those bigger, bulkier Saibamen, which we'd never see in the anime nor in the manga, but we need some variety in the game, so why not have tougher Saibamen? I'm sure they have names, and I actually discovered they do actually have names in that I managed to find on game FAQs, but I don't remember their names, so I'm just going to just call them hulking Saibamen or something like that. I don't know. They're a bit tougher, but if you can use you can just lock onto them and just fire your Masenko and you'll be fine. At least that's what I do. And if I do get the opportunity, I will actually go up close and battle them that way. But that's if I get the opportunity, though. Let's see, what else can I say about the game? I can somewhat see why the game got some pretty mixed to negative reviews. I mean, there's not a lot of variety regarding the enemies in the game compared to well, then again, there's the Budokai series, but the Budokai series is just fighting. This is an action adventure. This is an action adventure 3D platforming game. So yeah, but it did get some pretty mixed reviews and whatnot, mixed to negative reviews. As you can tell, Gohan can't really fly that high. Normally, what you have to do is you can't point yourself once you're in the air. You can't fly upwards, so you have to go to a higher plateau, and actually jump off and fly from there. And of course, if you want to lower yourself slightly, then just press A and you'll start falling. And if you hit A again, you'll actually fly again. So yeah. Oh, Gohan, he flies so slowly. But all the characters will until I get the upgrade to increase my speed. So yeah, not much we can do about it for right now. I will try my best to I do try my best to get as many of the Z coins, the red and yellow capsules as I can, but eventually later on in the game I get to the point to where it's like, you know what, I don't care anymore. Plus I do get an upgrade to my Dragon Radar that makes finding those a lot easier. And now we get into those purple Saibamen. Eliminate those first, preferably, because they will actually summon more Saibamen. But it's better to take them out first. As you can see, I'm already overwhelmed as it is. And the fact that I'm not attacking the purple Saibamen right now, that doesn't make things easier. But here I am, I'm trying to attack it now. But too late! It summoned 2 more Saibamen! Rats. But the purple one is gone. Yay me! Haha! Not much I can say. I mean, it's hard to think of things to say, but I don't know. I'll try. Let's see. Well, as you can tell, Nappa, he didn't actually summon the Saibamen until you actually get to battle Nappa and Vegeta in the anime and manga. So, but we need villains, so why not have the Saibamen being the villains of this period? So why not? Haha. I am getting my tail kicked right here. This isn't good. Now keep in mind, I am actually playing this on the normal difficulty. I'm not playing it on easy, and I'm not playing it on hard. Normal's just fine for me. But even so, I mean, normal isn't too bad. I haven't played on easy, but I'm assuming that easy is ridiculously not as fun as normal. Not as fun and not as challenging as normal. And well, of course, hard, I didn't want to do hard because, well, I didn't practice on hard, and I didn't want to pull my hair out, so normal it is. Plus, if I actually start running low on life, I can always find those red capsules and I can increase my health. And of course, key, I can charge my key by myself, but of course if I want to extend my key meter, then of course I gotta grab the yellow capsules, so why not just go ahead and keep grabbing them? It makes life easier! Oh man, I swear, if I would have recorded the, what I should have done with the game is I should have just turned the music all the way down and then just find some of the Japanese soundtracks on YouTube, record that, and then just then in post-production I should have just edited that in, but I didn't because I didn't think of doing that. So, because this music sucks. If you like the music, leave in the comments and just leave your reasoning for liking the music in the comments, and I'd be interested in reading those, but I just don't like the music, that's all. Music kind of puts me to sleep. So, here I am, I'm trying to get, now with the enemies pretty much eliminate, I'm just trying to get some Z coins and capsules and whatnot. Well, mostly Z coins, because they're the ones that are floating in the air, so. But for now, I'm just going to, until I get everything that I want to get, I'm just going to sit back in my chair and just enjoy Coke. Because everybody loves Coke. Coke as in Coca-Cola, not as in cocaine, of course. Because I don't take drugs. I remember those, I remember the arcade, some of the older, I think they have them some of the newer arcade machines too, how they would have messages saying, say no to drugs. Well, I'm telling you all, you, the viewers, to say no to drugs. You don't need to do drugs. I don't do drugs, but drugs will mess you up. Plus, you know, if you get arrested, that's on your record, and that record will follow you the rest of your life, and it will prevent you from, some employers will actually look at that record, and they'll decide whether or not they'll hire you based on that record. So yes, say no to drugs. You don't need to do drugs. The only drug that you should be doing is video gaming. Video gaming should be your drug. And here we are battling more Saibamen. Oh man, it's crazy, man. I'm talking about video gaming being the only drug that you should be taking. Yes, video games, that's the only drug you should be messing with. That and anime. Video games and anime. But yes, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Now you're probably thinking, well, Chris, caffeine's a drug, and you're drinking Coca-Cola right now. Well, caffeine is legal, so I can drink caffeinated beverages. And I don't know. I prefer cream soda, in all honesty. I prefer A&W cream soda. I love the vanilla taste of cream soda. Yeah. I will mention, though, that I am actually looking for some people that would be interested in coming in for a few parts of Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Because, yes, I'm a pretty big Dragon Ball Z fan. I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 Dragon Ball Z related posters in my room. I have an autographed picture of Stephanie Nadolny in my room. I have the Funimation season box sets, the ones that are the orange box sets of Dragon Ball Z. And I have some autographs on those box sets. I also have Dragon Ball too. And I have some autographs. I have Chris Caison's autograph. I have Scott McNeil's autograph on I think 1 or 2 tapes. I think. Have Stephanie Nadolny. So yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh yes, I also have Kyle Hebert's autograph. For those who don't know, Kyle Hebert is the narrator in Dragon Ball Z Sagas. And he's also the narrator of Dragon Ball Z, the English dub of Dragon Ball Z. And yes, we've collected all 7 Dragon Balls. Yay! Now we're going to go to the upgrade station and... Ooh, we've collected 10 capsules in the stage. We've collected 10 capsules. Now we can upgrade. Now our key meter goes up. Now let's go and buy some stuff at the upgrade station. We're going to buy... Let's see. What do I buy? Flight speed. Yes. Increase my flight speed. Turbo key charge. That will come in handy too. I only have 4 Z coins left. Do I buy anything else? Do I? I don't think so. Combo attacks? No. Melee attacks? No, not really. Nope, that's it. With that squared away, we can now battle the mighty Nappa. So, here he is.
Out of my way! Led by Piccolo and Gohan, the Z-Warriors join forces to combat the Saiyan threat. But despite their best efforts, none are able to stand up to the power of the Saiyans. One by one, the Z-Warriors fall, until only Piccolo and Gohan are left as the Earth's last line of defense against the evil Vegeta and Nappa.
Well, what Kyle didn't mention is the fact that, well, I'll go ahead and spoil it, because this is what happened in the anime and manga. The first person to fall was Yamcha. He was battling one of the Saibamen, and he managed to pretty much beat the Saibamen. But in a last-ditch effort to defeat Nappa, to defeat Yamcha, the Saibamen latched on to Yamcha and self-destructed. It killed the Saibamen, and it also killed Yamcha in the process. Let's see. Tien, he battles Nappa. He loses an arm. Well, he doesn't lose an arm. He loses part of his forearm. One of his forearms. I don't remember which one. What else can I say? Chaozu, he tries to he does a self-destruct technique to actually try and defeat Nappa, and it was unsuccessful. Chaozu, well, he's blown to bits, and Nappa survived. And Tien trying to avenge his friend and trying to defeat Nappa once and for all. He uses a one-handed Kikoho, or tri-beam cannon as it's called in the English dub. He tries that, it fails, and Tien, having expended his life energy, focusing all of that energy into a single ki blast, he dies. Let's see. Let's see. Krillin survives, although he's worse for wear, but he does survive. As you'll find out here in just a little bit, well, Piccolo, he dies while he's trying to save Gohan from a blast from Nappa. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Oh yes, if you haven't checked out part 1, this is a good way to stun lock an enemy. But yeah, we're done with the battle, so let's get into more plot.
As the fight takes a deadly turn, Piccolo dives in front of Nappa's attack, giving his own life to save Gohan. As Gohan bids a final farewell to his friend and mentor, his father Goku returns from Otherworld and races to the battlefield to put an end to the carnage once and for all.
And with that, part 2 is done. So stay tuned for part 3 whenever I end up posting that. So until next time, everybody, ciao for now.